Hello and welcome to the show. We are on WreckFest 2. We are recording on the gaming rig, which is something new that I am trying. We're at 60 frames per second, but we are at 1280 720 instead of 1920 1080. Did I say that right? If not, you can let me know in the comments below. And we've got a new track, this Crash Canyon, that we are going to give it a shot. We were on here earlier. We did a little bit of testing, as I mentioned in my other video. And we're just going to set AI difficulty to Novelist. They're okay on Expert. Well, we'll just stay with Expert. What the hell? Car reset, no delay. Opponents, rammer, racing, motorhome. Okay, well, let's just set it to where it was. I reckon 5 laps. Grid size is 24. Banger race. It's a bright day. And let's see what we can do. We are in the Road Slayer. This is what I was testing on earlier. And let's see how the recording does here on the main gaming rig at 60 frames per second and 720 1280. I think it's 1280, if I remember right. If I remember right, it is 720 1280. Okay, just had to double check there real quick. So let's see how it goes. We're just going to start right here. And we will hope for the best here on this new track. Getting held up. To get away from that dude or we'll never make the jump. Want to be able to make the jump. This is obviously a little different than the original Crash Canyon in the other game, in original WreckFest. Whoa, a little out of control there. Just a little out of control. Oh, come on. Yep, you are almost going to go around. Are we going to have enough to get over? Barely, but we made it. Get off me, dude. Oh, crap. Oh, we went wide. Wide in the corner. I also noticed too when I load in the game I'm not getting that message about my VRAM being too low. So I don't know if that got fixed with an update or what's going on with that, but I'm not getting that message anymore, which is good. Third place. No, this is lap 3 of 5. I'm in 16th out of 24. Yep, I'm gonna hit you too. Oh, no. Stuck. Oh! I'm not going to have enough to get over. Oh, yeah, I did. Kind of worried there. Was not sure if I was going to have enough to get over. So yeah, I did not have the notice of the yikes of my VRAM being, oh, I almost went completely down into the canyon there. I did not get the notice of my VRAM, so maybe something changed with the update. I don't know. Oh, that was not good. I'm stuck again. Stuck on a rock and I can't get off. Oh, crap. Apparently we were not going to make it over that car that's destroyed back there. Going to push and push and try to get through here. We're in 18th. And I've lost a wheel and somebody crashed down into the canyon. Oh, no. My wheel is gone. Gone wheel, what you gonna do? And that's a finish. Yeah, it always does this. Just a little flash of pause there when you get to the finish. It looked like the AI was working a little better there. Let's try that again, but this time let's I wanted to reset the AI to novice or amateur, but I'd have to go all the way back to the beginning to do that. So let's just try it again one more time with them on expert. Oh, crap. Yep, we got turned. We got rolled. Two of us are on our sides. Might have to play with the steering a little bit because we got a little bit of a dead zone there. A little bit of a dead zone in the steering. Right in the middle, we got a little bit of a dead zone, so not bad. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Yep, I'm gonna hit you. That's a rock. I notice when she gets a little out of control, we've got a little bit of a dead zone in the steering when I try to correct it. Oh. I'd like to be able to soften up that suspension a little bit too. Yeah, he's definitely set to expert. Yep. Sorry, dude. Robin's racing. Robin's racing, dude. Control. I managed to save that. I'm not really sure how. Come on. Well, so far, we're in the top 10. Oh, taking it on the inside. Yep, you're gonna go around, and I got smashed. Oh, is that a rock? Yep, that was a rock. Just drove right over a huge rock. And we didn't have enough to get over. Oh, there's crashed cars down here. Interesting. We definitely ended up at the bottom, didn't we? That's the first time that that's happened. I'm sure it'll happen more often. Gonna tag you, tag your it. That put us all the way back to 20. And there's just a little pause before you get to the finish line. Hopefully that, I mean, it's a new track. Maybe they'll finish that, or finish that, fix that. Let's go do this, and let's go back to the main menu. Yes. And custom race, Crash Canyon, and we want to set them to novelist. Let's see what that does. In the Road Slayer. So far, the OBS is holding up the recording fairly well. I've only dropped 2 frames out of 432,000. So, is that right? No, excuse me, 43,563. So, obviously changing that back to 720, 1280. It's still at 60 frames per second has definitely helped. So, they are set to novelist. Let's see how they do here. Come on. Wow. I think all the time I've ever done this, I've always had them on expert, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Gonna have enough to get over? Yep. Wasn't so sure if I was gonna have to get over. Looks like they're definitely driving slower, that's for sure. Seems like anyway. I braked way too late going into that corner. No, you don't. Oh, crap. That was bad, but I had to reset or I would not be able to get through all of that. Wow. Because I was in first place when that happened. And I've only got a couple more laps to get from 5 to 1, so let's see if we can't do it. Stop running into everybody, that would probably help. They're definitely going slower than I am, so. on the right side of the track. Oh, crap. Oh, I barely had enough to get over that one. That was so close. That was so close. No! Come on. And that's a W. That is a W. Get some coffee there. All right, so that was a W. Let's go back to the main menu. And UK Banger, Scrapyard, we've done a lot of these. Speedway. Let's just do these real quick, and we will set these to Novelist again. Maybe we can get some W's on Novelist. I mean, obviously it's, you know, but partly sunny afternoon. We want clear midday. Yeah, that'll work. We'll keep them on Novelist. And see if we can get some W's here. I mean, I realize they're not on Expert, but they're on Expert. They are hard to beat. Even on regular WreckFest. If you haven't set to Expert, they are hard to beat, that's for sure. So we'll go Novelist on this track, see what happens. And assists. Yeah, we'll just, yeah, there we go. All right. A lot of them sure get turned, don't they? I mean, I'm turning you. Come on, dude. Had to reset there. I'd never get around that guy. Oh, hard on the brakes. Oh, I'm going to end up screwing myself. They're definitely driving slower. And we're in first place already, which kind of makes sense considering they're set to novice. I guess it's novice, isn't it? Not novelist, it's novice. Novelist would be somebody who writes novels? Don't ask me. Novelist? Is that even a word? I don't know. Leave a comment below if you think novelist is actually a word. I would have to look that up. But they are novice. Hey, I'll take a W any way I can get it. Amateur's probably going to be a bit more of a challenge, I'm sure. There you go, in the Road Slayer. I just Tokyo'd that one. You can actually just keep it floored going through that corner back there. Yes, you can. Just like this. You can't do it through this one though, it's a little too sharp. A little too sharpy. Yeah, and as I mentioned in my previous video, in case you haven't gotten to that one, I got a docking bay, so you can just, because I've got these external hard drives that aren't actually in the case, they're SATA, but they're not like in their own little, we're lapping cars in their own little thing, so I got a docking bay, which holds 2 of them. And I can transfer information from, there you go. First place, I can transfer information from the streaming PC to the docking bay, and then by using the switch, I always have to go back to the main menu for another race, don't I? And then by using the USB switch, I can just hit the switch, and then I can transfer that over to the gaming rig without having to unplug a drive and plug in another drive. So that's the way I set that up. It's a bit complicated, but it works. Because I used to have to unplug this little drive from the streaming PC and then plug it into the gaming PC in order to transfer any files over that I've recorded. But with the docking bay and the USB switch, I just hit the switch and it automatically connects the drive to the other computer, and then I can just transfer files over without having to unplug anything and then plug anything in. So try to make it a little bit more efficient. Okay, we're Saviloc Sand Pit, and we are on the Novice. Novice sitting on the AI. Let's see what we can do here, if we can get another W. Maybe we can get another W. Just got to get through the traffic. Come on. That's a guardrail. I don't think I've ever got a W on this track. I don't think I've actually done these on Novice before. It's always been like on Expert. That's probably why I never won anything. You crackerhead, you're going to run me off a road? I don't think so. Get out of my way. Was almost a guardrail. Oh, even on Novice, they're getting a little pushy and shovey, aren't they? They like to push and shove. I'm doing my own pushing and shoving. Doing my own pushing and shoving. But yeah, they're definitely slower. Of course, the thing is, you can't make any mistakes, even though they're slower on Novice. You can still lose, obviously. There's not much competition now when I'm up front like this. Oh, that was almost a guardrail. It's kind of good practice though, because I don't have a bunch of cars trying to run me off the track. Still not the easiest thing to drive. Force feedback is definitely different here than it is in regular WreckFest. It's a lot stiffer. I know that the handling of the cars, the dynamic of all of that is different. got like, what is it, 17 seconds to the guy behind me? Clearly novice is way slow. Might have to set that up to amateur, make it a little bit more competitive, because there's no competition right now, but that doesn't mean I make a mistake, I can get in trouble real quick. Oh, sideways almost. And hey, the recording's holding up really well. I was never really able to record WreckFest 2 on the gaming rig until I changed that to 1280 720 or 720 1280, however you want to say it. That's what the output is. I mean, my screen, the setting is set to 1920 1080, but I've reduced it down to 720 1280, and it seems like it, at 60 frames per second, it seems like it wants to record halfway decent. So that's good. Glad I experimented around with that earlier today, this morning I should say. It's still morning, isn't it? Yeah, it's still morning, about 9:30. Don't look at the clock while you're trying to drive. That's not good. Don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, and don't look at the clock while you're driving. 24 seconds ahead of the guy behind me. But you know, anything can still happen. I could get a total wreck job and then end up losing the damn race. Maybe the next one we'll go amateur and see if that's a little better. Because obviously, I mean, 28 seconds. It's a little much. It's kind of cheating in a way, but I mean, they've got the setting in the game, so might as well use it, right? Might as well use it. If they didn't want you to use it, it wouldn't be in the game. So the next one we'll go amateur, and we'll see if that's a little better on the next track. Score 1500. That's what it says. I'm not sure why. Whoa, there's a guardrail right there. We don't want to hit that. Don't want to hit the trees either. Or the phone poles, power poles. Is there really a difference between phone poles and power poles? I mean, you'd think a phone pole would carry phone line, right? Power pole carries power. They look the same. They do the same thing. They carry wire. 38 seconds, 39, 40. "41 seconds. I don't know why that pauses right there when you cross the finish line, but it does. So 41 seconds. Interesting. How many points or whatever do I have here? I don't think. Do they even collect points? Thank you for playing WreckFest 2 early access. I don't. Huh. Okay. Let's do this, and we will go to Cannon Hill. And we will set everybody to, we got novice, amateur, expert. We'll go to amateur. See if that's a little bit better competition. Road Slayer. on this Saturday. It's still morning time. It's about 9:45. Looks like the rain stopped outside. Sidewalks looks like they're getting dried up, which is good because I don't really want to have to go into work and put down any ice melt. The old mic a little squeaky. We will have to fix that. I don't move it that much anyway. All right, so where we're at Cannon Hill, and AI is set to amateur. So let's see what happens here. Oh, you got turned. Oh, and they're turning me too. Amateur should be a little bit better as far as competition goes. Oh yeah, we're never getting through that. We got to reset and kind of ghost mode through that because we were not getting through that frickin' mess. Yep, you're gonna go around, sorry. Yep, you're going around too. Oh, you're gonna come back at me, are you? You just do that. Okay, the leaders are running away here. We gotta try to catch these guys. Oh, and they just wrecked each other. Whoa! Out of control. Amateur seems to be a little bit better. I can chase this guy down here. He's doing pretty good. Oh, bot number 25. Almost wrecked him. Try to get past him clean here. So racing is definitely a little bit more competitive, which is to be expected. Got a chunk of debris under my car. That's not really hurting me any. There it goes. It flew out. A little bit more competitive back there. That's what I like. Oh, that screwed me over. A little pause there at the finish. I just realized something. When the car crosses the finish line, the AI doesn't go completely nuts now, so they must have fixed that as well. That's good. I mean, I just kind of noticed that. The AI cars don't go totally mad now when they cross the finish line, so that's what that little pause is for. Well, I can deal with that. All right, let's try the rallycross. What do we got? Yeah, let's do the rallycross. We've been here, half an hour. The recording is still holding up really well. I'm really surprised. We're going to leave it at amateur, 5 laps. We don't want misty morning. We want a sunny noon. Yeah, we'll go sunny noon. So we'll get this one done, and then we will move on. See this wrong way limiter thing they don't have added in yet. Car damage normal. So yep, we'll do the rallycross amateur setting on the AI, and then we will call that a video. I've still only dropped 2 frames out of 132,963 recording on the gaming rig. So now that I know that this works, I don't have to just record this on the streaming rig anymore. So that's kind of nice. Rallycross, they're set to amateur. Let's see if we can get a W on this one. Come on, people. You gotta go. You can't just stop in the middle of the track. Whoa, hello. You gotta hit the brakes good coming down that hill like that. Yep. I foobarred that one, didn't I? This rallycross is not as easy as it looks. Yep. This may not be so easy of them set to amateur. Where am I at? 18th. We got to make up some ground here. Not going to make up ground doing that. Come on. No, you don't. Oh. Oh, they're wiping out hard behind me, too. Don't think there's going to be a W on this one. Amateur's a little tough on this track. I think even on novice they would have been a little tough. No, it's a guardrail. Yeah. If I get in the top 10, I'd be happy. Come on. 11th. Yeah, they definitely fixed the AI after crossing the finish line, so that's good. They got just a little bit of a pause there when you cross the line, but at least it stops the AI from flying everywhere. And when the race is done, the race is done. So that's awesome. We are going to call that a video. I'm glad that they've got some things taken care of in WreckFest 2. They've definitely made some progress. I'm happy to see that. And we're recording on the gaming rig at 1280 720. 60 frames per second. Seems to work out pretty good. So I'm glad we got that figured out as well. And with that, take care of yourself and others, and we'll see you on the next one. So long.